I have met with a lot of talented people with so much potential. Just by listening to them, you truly know that these people, they carry something. They carry something on their inside. But the thing is, many a times when you listen closely and you are able to have thorough conversations with people, most of these people, you realize that they are knowledgeable, but why are they not getting results? Results like income, getting better, making bigger impact, and influencing their world thoroughly. Many a times I've seen again and again that the major challenge is not because they lack any of those things. They do not lack potentials, they have knowledge, they have this and that. It is that they do not have what we call self-efficacy. I like you to write it somewhere. Self-efficacy is such a game changer in the world of personal development, because I do not just teach personal development, but I teach you how you can begin to translate that level of knowledge, growth, to impact, to tangible realities, to influence, to income, so that it can begin to make meaning in your work. Who wants to embark on a journey that is not profiting? It is profiting, and it will only be profiting for you right now if you understand how to create systems and pathways that can truly set you ablaze. Hello friends, if this is your first time stopping by on my channel, welcome on board. I truly need to celebrate you. Welcome everyone. Thank you for stopping by. This is the voice of Coach Faith. I'm your growth catalyst on a journey to help you unravel your inherent capabilities so that you can truly unleash your brilliance in the world and set the life of the next person, even if it is just one person per time, on fire. Welcome. Let's get right into the conversation around self-efficacy. Now, one thing that has helped me over the years is that I've always been a person who loves to really execute, all right, on my path. When there is an idea and I understand clearly that I have this strategy that I can use to implement on it, I don't hesitate, because strategy is actually about the intentionality around how well you are able to harness the resources within your disposal. Because a lot of times we feel that we don't have enough, but intentionality says you have more than enough. Start from where you are. All right, so let's continue with our conversation around self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is such a beautiful concept, and I celebrate Albert Bandura, the founder of this very concept. All right, through numerous research, he was able to come up with this. Many a times, the reason people have low self-efficacy is not because of the fact that they don't know they can do certain things. It is coming from a place. It's a sabotage, and it doesn't always scream. It starts quietly from the inside. All right, not believing in yourself enough, not staying consistent to a project, right? Not believing in your ability to carry out a task and even get results. This has actually stifled a lot of people. It has kept them in a box. For those of you in my community, I would often say echo chambers. Type that in the comments if you're in this community already. Okay, if you are not in, do well to subscribe. We'd love to have you in the community, right? It is called self-efficacy. Your belief in your ability to succeed at a specific task. That I'm carrying out this task, I know I will succeed, right? We're starting our personal development coaching program 2026, and it will be our first year-long coaching community on personal development. We're going to be looking deeply into the subject of self-discovery, self-awareness, building capacity, becoming more authentic, showing up in the marketplace, becoming visible. Do you also know that if you lack self-efficacy, you would often hide? You would often hide. You don't want to be visible. You know, we talk about becoming visible. Today, it's a major message. Oh, you have to show up in the marketplace. You've got to brand yourself. You've got to be visible. No matter how much of aesthetics you decide to put together, right? Just to be beautiful, to look good on camera, just like the way I'm looking right now, you are not going to be able to do so well if you lack this underlying strength. So what does it really mean? It is not your belief in your dream. Self-efficacy is not the belief that you have in your dream. It is not the belief that you have in your future. It starts with you. It is the belief in you, the belief in Coach Faith. Do I believe in me so much, right? That I can get results, that I can coach you and help you become an exceptional person. Yes, but it wasn't always like this. It started out from somewhere. I remember when I was to officially step into personal development coaching in 2020, I was scared. Yes, prior to that time, I've been running my reading community for over 3 years. I was like, can I really do this? Can I really step on board? And someone believed in me, paid me in 2019 and said, Faith, I need your support. I want to be able to do this. And I did it absolutely well. Come on, guys. That was enough to build my self-efficacy at a level, and I started to leverage. Let me give you a biblical example to this. How many of you know David in the Bible? If you know David, please type it in the comment. If you're not a Christian, David was one of the major kings in Israel, an exceptional king at that. But what then happened was that he killed Goliath at a tender age. That was what really announced him, all right, to the children of Israel, to say this man is a great man. Saul has killed 1,000, David has killed 10,000, because prior to that time, there was a king in Israel, and that was King Saul. Now, what happened to David that he was able to kill that giant Goliath? It was because he had to leverage on his self-efficacy. He believed that he killed the lion in the desert. He killed a bear in the desert. So killing the Goliath wasn't going to be a challenge. It was going to be a walk in the park. Just as I have shown up over the years to do the things that I do. So many times I just show up, I'm Faith. I believe so much in the fact that I can do it. Now, let me tell you, that belief, it doesn't always scream. It will not scream and say, oh, Faith, you believe in yourself, come and shoot this YouTube video. No, it's the silent build-up of momentum that I have been able to put in over the years. Now, many times, people who love self-efficacy would often say, oh, I don't think I can do it. Coach Faith is gifted at this. No. Coach Faith needed to build. Oh, what if I fail? Some people would often say, maybe later, when I am ready. You know what? Many times, when people come into my space, Coach Faith, I need you to coach me. I need to be my coach. And then I'm like, okay, this is what it's going to cost you, your resources, your time, your energy, your money. Oh, Coach Faith, let me just make our time. When I am ready, I'll come back. I understand. And many people who have done that to me, I would often tell them, see, please, you don't have to make a commitment that you'll come back, because many times they don't always come back. All right? Those who truly need results, they take action immediately. And most of the times, when you look at these people, these are the people that have started to nurture and nurse their self-efficacy from one step to another. So they believe that if I take action, I'll get better. I'll get better. And that's why I also want to use this opportunity to invite you to our 2026 membership, coaching membership, all year long. 52 webinars this 2026. I have access to tools, templates, worksheet, and a whole lot. But that's not the major thing, because those are going to be the things you get to do. But the retransformation in there is going to be so powerful. I'll drop a link in the description so you can go ahead and check. All right? So low self-efficacy must die in 2026. So we're not going to kill it by just praying alone. All right? We are going to kill it by taking on opportunities that we've been afraid of. Because the reason we are afraid of taking on opportunities is because we've not been able to build ourselves. So low self-efficacy is actually a silent sabotage. All right? Sabotage is a pattern. The pattern that continuously repeats itself in your life, in the way you make decisions, in the way you do your things, the way you show up in the marketplace, and a whole lot more. It is time for you to take up that project that you've been delaying. It is time for you to tell yourself, today is the right time. I do not have to wait for a perfect time. Because Coach Faith has opened me up to the concept of self-efficacy. And do you know where those low self-efficacy thing often comes from? It comes from past experiences. Like I often say, that the systems you have interacted with is the reason you are where you are today. Not two ways around it. It is the reason you are where you are today. And if you truly want to move forward, you've got to be ready to take steps today. Yes, friends, I hope you've been blessed with this. I just wanted to break it down in a way that we can all relate and tag along, right? I'd like to invite you, if you want to be in my community, check the description below. Join us in a personal development coaching membership. You're going to be learning so much. This is just a tip of an iceberg. There's so much you're going to be leveraging on in the place of knowledge to really help you harness opportunities, deliberately and intentionally utilize the abilities that you have at your disposal so you can begin to get results. I'll see you in the room, guys. Check the description below. Bye for now.